Coach, welcome to Lierse. You are now 10 days in this club. What's your first impression?
Yeah, I think so far everyone has been welcoming to me. It's been a really good experience with the players, also with the staff and everyone around the club. You can tell it's a club with ambition, but also a family club, which I really appreciate.
You come from another family club, Ostende. Do you seem like a parallel between those clubs?
I do. In Ostend, it was the same. I felt from day one that the people were really welcoming to me, and the supporters also, and I feel that too here already. And so that helps your job as a coach from day one when people around are also welcoming.
What was your first impression of the players? Because we're now in top six. I don't have the impression that it's a dead team.
Yeah, my first impression of the players are they want to learn. We have a really young team, but the guys are hungry. The guys take in information. They want to learn. They are working hard. It's a different rhythm in the training, but I think that the guys are taking everything on board.
What are the accents in the first week you want to introduce to the players? Your accent as a coach?
Yeah, I think for me is just the first weeks creating this identity, how we want to play, how Lierse, how the supporters feel about us and get behind us, and what is that identity, how we create aggressive play, forward-thinking play, and so I think laying the foundations for those things is important the first weeks.
That's the main thing you want to see, like the passion for the badge, or in footballistic way, which little changes you want to make?
Yeah, I think the changes for me, obviously the club is a big club, a historical club. The supporters have been great. Even when I came last year, the supporters were great. And so I think when you can have the supporters behind you and that atmosphere that they help create, then the guys and the players can feed off of that and help create that identity. Okay, a lot of people that spoke about top six. When your season this year will be successful? Yeah, I think for us, of course, we want to win every game. We know that's very hard to do and takes a lot of work to do. So I think we just take game by game. I know it's a cliche, but we want to take game by game and focus on how we are growing and how the guys are taking these steps. As I mentioned, that we are such a young team. I think when we can take those steps and keep growing, then hopefully results will come.
So don't put pressure on anyone or anything. It's like game by game, and we see at the end of the season where we get to.
Yeah, I think for the guys that just feel confident in how we are playing, and like I said, just the supporters would say, okay, this is how Lierse plays and how we can identify with the players. And even in that, there will be ups and downs also. But I think if we can create some of that through our play and how we behave, then I think we would take steps forward.
I presume you saw a lot of games of us. What was your impression about the first season of Lierse?
Yeah, I think you can see that in some games that the players are hungry, that the players have ambition to finish, also to be in the top six at the winter break. I think is an accomplishment for the whole club. Now it's just the last games. We're not maybe so consistent as the club would like, and so then how do we find consistency in that and the way we play and getting results?
You spoke already that this is a family club. I think you are also a family person. Warm club, is that necessary for you to work in that environment?
Yeah, I think for me, I am a family guy, obviously with wife and 5 kids, and so that part is important to me, that you have relationships with the staff, with the players, with supporters, with the city, with everyone around. So when you feel like that as a coach and a staff and a team, I think it just helps on the pitch, it helps off the pitch, and it creates that family atmosphere.
You're a really calm person. Does the coach gets angry sometimes also? Or?
Yeah, people have said that I'm calm, but I think it's calm intensity at times, and so I try to be calm and help the guys as much as I can, and then in certain areas, maybe more in the training, bring that more intensity in the training is important, but in the games, you can be more calm with the guys because they are out there playing, and you try to guide and help and give information as it comes. But they also need to play with confidence.
You coached also in the MLS. It's big, huge, massive. What are the points of this club that we need to work on it?
Yeah, I think MLS is a different context than here. I know here in Belgium there's great players. There's I think Belgium does a good job of developing youth players, and so there's a lot of players there. Then there's players that the club has brought from abroad too, that are very interesting. And so I think if we can keep building on those things and keep helping those guys grow and take the next steps, I think that there can be a lot of success here.
You were like, the main, you were on the short list in the summer. What made you make the decision now to take over Lierse?
Yeah, I think before, when discussions happened over the summer, it was just the timing, I think, wasn't right. I think I had really good discussions with the club and everyone around the club. I think that the timing at that point for me was not the right time, but it seems like the right time now, so I'm excited.
So now we play Serrain, we play Club Next and Lokeren, the 3 upcoming games. What do you think about these 3 important games?
Yes, I just think we take this next step with the next game and go game by game and keep training the guys, keep showing them how we want to play, and let's see what happens in the next games.
You visited the town already, Lier?
Yes, I've been in the center. It's actually quite surprising. It's very nice, really warm place, friendly people also, which I really appreciate. And so I've gotten to know it a little bit and hopefully will over the next months.
You worked with Brent Laas already and with Glenn Klaas. It was a nice seeing back.
Yeah, I think Brent and Glenn, obviously it's been a few years with Glenn, but even in Virton working with him, he had a lot of quality then, and I think he's grown a lot in the last months with playing more. And then obviously with Brent, us being together in Oosten, just going through that year or half of a year, saving relegation and all the things that happened, you create a bond with all the team and the supporters. And so I think having Brent around will really help me and help also the other players, because then Brent knows what I expect also.